Yo, what is up guys, it is Dirty here, and today I'm bringing you a very fast video. So it is going to be about my classes, my class setups, and a lot of different Call of Duty. So I'm going to bring them to you as fast as I can because they are very simple and there's not much to go on. So I'm going to start. This is my basic class right here. This is what I use most of the time. So it's got a ballista, flak jacket, toughness, fast hands, tac mask, semtex, and tactical insertion. I use flak jacket and I use tactical mask on every single class along with toughness. It makes a big difference using toughness because you aren't flinching. I have the same class with a DSR and XPR. I use my DSR swap, I use my ballista XPR swap, but that is pretty much it. I don't use dexterity only on this class. This is like my, alright, I don't want to use tactical insertions and I'm going for a little bit more of a kill streak, but that's it guys. So go back, pause, copy them, do whatever you like. And then I have a few more just like mess around, instant swap classes, trying to go for something a little more crazy, and then I have 2 trick shotting classes. So that's it. I'm gonna hop on to the next COD. Alright guys, so I'm gonna give you the simple rundown of my MW3 classes. I've been playing MW3 a little bit more lately. I'm not the best at it, so I don't know if I have like the best setup classes, but this is what's worked for me. So these 3 classes are about the same. I have sleight of hand, quick draw, and steady aim. And I also use the strike package, the support kill streak up to get an EMP, because most of the time I play ground war and there's a lot of people on the team, so I kind of silence the enemy team by calling in an EMP. I use extended mags, of course. I use speed on it because I don't really like running slow. I have semtex and tactical mask, and that's about the same as my L11, AS50, and Barrett classes. I kind of have a mess around Dragunov class. But then these 3 classes here are almost the same, but they're going to be more specialist. So if it's like I'm using free-for-all, or sometimes I'll run these in ground war if it's not too bad of a lobby. But what I do is I start out with extreme conditioning, quick draw, and steady aim. Because you're not going to need sleight of hand right off the bat, because you're going to have about 8 shots. And your 4th kill streak, once you get 4 kills, you're going to be getting sleight of hand. So if you're not missing and you're doing a good job, it's not going to even worry. And I replace it with extreme conditioning just so you can get to places faster. Marksman is actually a really big perk in this game, just because you can see the enemies' names, and I feel it's a big help. But right off the bat, I really like using steady aim, and I really like to no-scope, guys. I probably no-scope more than I should, but it's really fun. And then I have a simple trick shotting MSR class. And then I use this Barrett shoot down class. It's actually nice to run around as. Blue showed me this at the Phase House, and I kind of just copied this class. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna hop on to the next Call of Duty. If you guys have any questions, tips for me, tips for the people in the comments, let them know. Alright guys, so Ghost is one of my games that I like, but there is so much that you can customize in the classes. So there's so many different things that you can choose, but I'm gonna show you guys which ones that that I prefer. So I pretty much, every prestige I had pretty much a different soldier, different classes, but I've kind of stuck with one finally. Alright, so this is the class I use most of the time. I have the USR, extended mags, chrome barrel, a Thori knife, and then the perks are what matters the most. So I definitely have ready up because it's gonna scope up after sprinting. Agility, because you move around so slowly in Ghost, and since there's no tactical insurgents, there's tons of running. Quick draw, because it helps you aim in faster. Attack resistance, and focus. A lot of times I'll use blast shield as well, probably instead of like focus or something, because there's a lot of explosives in this game. It's pretty much the same class for like the VKS, the Lynx, VKS non-attachment. So those are pretty much the basic ones. As you guys can see, I took out a lethal, and I took out ready up to have agility along with blast shield on these few classes, because I play drop zone most time, and those game modes are just filled with people noob tubing, C4ing, throwing their stupid 9 bangs, whatever they are. But then I have a couple swap classes. So I have this one with the overkill and the swap faster. I have 1 stun. This is kind of back to, this is kind of like a this is a class where I am not detected by air support. It's kind of nice to have, because sometimes in ground war, I mean not ground war, but drop zone, they get those big kill streaks and you can kind of hide from them. And then I have kind of a no scoping class, run around fast, And then I have a weapon swap class that I don't really use that often, but it's sometimes when I'm raging, it's nice to whip out. I got a class with a shoot down, so pretty much, yeah. And then this class I tried using in like regular games because drop zone you can't have kill streaks. But the strike package with specialist, it's just really weird, and I don't know how well it works. But this is like my spawn shot class, just like really fast, get to where I need to go. That's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing special about the ghost classes. There's so much to customize. I'm sure you have better classes, but that's pretty much what I use. We're gonna hop onto Black Ops 1 next. Let's go. Alright guys, so Black Ops 1 isn't that special, but I don't know if you play it that much or not, but it's a really fun game. I definitely recommend trying it out. But my class that I use the most is this L96 class. So I got Lightweight Pro, Steady Aim, or Sleight of Hand, and Tactical Mask. Tactical Mask Pro is one of the nicest things that you could ever get. I definitely recommend going for it. I mean, it's kind of a pain getting the Nova Gas kills, but in the end, it helps so much. I use Sleight of Hand Pro. I definitely like reloading faster rather than Steady Aim in this game. Although, no scoping in this game is very accurate and it's a lot of fun. I have a Tactical Insertion. I don't really use it that much in Black Ops 1, but there's nothing really else that would be worth it. Stun grenades, because I mean, nothing else really is that much better. And I got a Tomahawk because everybody likes throwing that random Tomahawk, and when you hit it, it's the best feeling ever. Pistol, I mean, the secondaries that they have really aren't that good, so I just got a plastic pistol. But then I got extended mags on my L96, and honestly guys, I really like the reg scope better than the variable zoom. It just feels a lot more better to me, and I like the way it scopes in. And then this is my PSG class. It's pretty much the same, except I have Steady Aim instead of Sleight of Hand. Because Sleight of Hand on the L96, I reload cancel it sometimes, which is nice, but you don't really have to do that with the PSG. The PSG class I have here is a little bit more tryhard. I have Flak Jacket, which I mean really helps, but all in all, it doesn't really matter. It's just nice in ground war, getting away from those C4s and all that stupid stuff. Those are pretty much the two classes that I do use. I have a shoot down class, it has a Galil on it. I have a Warlord class with variable zoom. I don't really use it that often. I just use it to start off to throw 2 Tomahawks, which is really nice with Warlord Pro because it's a lot of fun just hucking 2 Tomahawks. I have a WA 2000 class, a PSG. I think I was just using this to get Scout Pro, and then I have a PSG ACOG class. And if you never use PSG ACOG, I definitely recommend it because the sight is actually really cool and it's really fun to use. And then I actually have a Tomahawk class that I haven't used that much, but I really want to start going for stuff with that. Quad feed Tomahawks in BO1 are probably one of the nicest clips that you can get. And that's pretty much it for that class. Got a Commando and a Galil class, pretty smart. You guys want to see Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, you guys want to see Modern Warfare 2, let's get on it. Alright guys, so Modern Warfare 2 is probably one of the most simple classes in Call of Duty. Probably most of mine are trick-shotting classes just because I don't really go on this game, and when I do, I use pretty much the same class. So my top ones are all trick-shotting classes, don't really worry about those. But this is the class I probably use the most. I have Intervention with extended mags, Sleight of Hand, Stopping Power, Steady Aim. Pretty basic, nothing going on too much there. I usually go between putting on a throwing knife on it and a tactical insertion just to get up to the spawn faster because it's not that fun running around on the Modern Warfare 2 maps. And I will switch between these ones here just because one has Ninja and one has Sleight of Hand, and you get a lot of tryhards in Modern Warfare 2 who are really listening for where you're coming from. And then this is my Barrett class that I use when I get pissed or, you know, when I want to use the Barrett. So I actually don't normally put extended mags on my Barrett class just because it has a fat mag already. Spaz, because using the Spaz in Modern Warfare 2 is one of the funnest things, and if you're on the other team, one of the most annoying things that can happen to you. Got attack on that class. Shoot down class, recommend using it. It comes in handy. One shot to a Harrier, it's gone. You don't have to worry about their chopper gunner. It's honestly the easiest thing, guys. Make a shoot down class on every Call of Duty. Have it there. I promise you, it'll help you not rage so much more. And then I got a I actually didn't make this class. My buddy here made this class because he was probably trying hard or something. And then I don't. What is that? What is that class?
That's my class.
Don't ask me, guys.
That's my class.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just want to bring you guys a faster, somewhat fast video of all my classes because I get so many questions and I just want to pump it out like that. So drop a like on the video, favorite it if you can. I really appreciate you watching this video. I hope it helps out. Leave comments in the comment section below if you think there's perks I should use on certain games, if there's certain things I should use, or if you want to tell the fans or anyone what they think a good class is. But definitely drop a like on the video. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you aren't. If this is the first video you are watching, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Dirty. I'm out.